That should be good. Yay! I'll turn the music up here in a moment. It feels very quiet. Oh, too loud. There we go. Yay! Nice. Alright. Seems like we're good, somewhat. I turned caps on again. Hello! Awesome. I still have some coffee grounds on my hands. There we go. Yay! Ah, dear. Alright, seems like everything's working. Yippee! We're gonna get some trains tonight. Yes! Splendid. I'm excited. I love trains. Do you like trains? I like trains. I like trains. Hey, welcome back to some more Factorio. A game where people get really, really weird and just overly complicate their own lives for no good reason. Well, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to kill bugs at some point. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually have some coffee and some strawberry lemonade. It's very nice. It's very nice. And Miso's doing his thing. Oh, Miso. Forever the screamer. Three radars. Oh, shall I introduce you to the scientists? Yeah, the first scientist we have is, and I quote, Freddy Mormon Jesus 8 Gray. Yeah, that's the entire name. Then we have Carrie Melton, and then Stefan and Kiki Hug. I have no choice in their names. It just is how it is. Alright. I actually forgot what I was working on. I think I was just keeping those things supplied. That'll be done in roughly 11 minutes. Ooh. Okay, so this is the map currently. Can I help you, sir? Meow! I, like, seriously need to get new headphones. And that's why we have a sub-goal. A new sub-goal. Which, if we reach it, we'll, play some Final... I took a look at what Final Fantasy games I have, and honestly, all of them are like the old school. I have two versions of Final Fantasy VII. The OG, and then the 2015 or 2016 Steam release. So I've got Final Fantasy VII. I have Final Fantasy VIII, which we need to finish. I might do, like, I don't know, a redo on that one, I'm not sure. And then we have Final Fantasy IX, which I need to go and fix because the trance, it's called trancing, not tracing. My friend texted me the other day and was like, why don't you play Final Fantasy IX sometime this week? Oh wait, didn't you have a problem with people tracing? And I'm like, ¿Por qué? What do you mean tracing? What are you talking about? And it took a while, and he was like, oh, trancing, tracing, whatever those people do, you know, the power up. And I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, you right. Let me put that on my to-do list. You right. So I gotta go through the community tab and, oh, those are walls. I should put a limit on that. I gotta go through the community tab and get that fixed up. So that way we can play some 9. That would actually be fun, because 9 is... I have good memories of 9. I adore Vivi. Okay, I absolutely adore Vivi. Vivi is adorable. Their story is just so good. It's so good! But, yeah. Oh, dear. But that would be nice. Play some... have a marathon for an entire month of, I think I'm making my way over here, am I not? Yeah, let's just carve a path up here. Because eventually what I want to do is I want to get a depot going. An iron depot! Yes! And then an oil depot. Oil? Oil! That shit is mine! Also, I need to remember to save every 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes! Because one of the mods I have on crashes the game frequently, unfortunately, and it will not save. If we're not careful. It'll just be like, progress gone. Suck it, bitch. Okay, I'm on tab 1. Can you give me or tab 2? Shit. Ah! Right. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't fuck around with stream too much. No? You can still see things? Okay, good. It's using some very awkward hotkeys. Oh great, it's gonna be night. Cool. Gee, thanks. An avocado. Bleh. Oh yeah, Miso was absolutely fun. So if you don't know, I have two cats. One's Miso, which you can probably hear him chittering in the background, and the other is Samcat. Samcat is very quiet. He doesn't make that much noise, and if he does, be worried. It means he wants you to know he's there. And so, Miso is very talkative. And we've had some new neighbors move in next door on either side of us. And they all have, like, outdoor cats, which... I don't think we're ready to have that conversation yet. just as a group, I don't think we're ready to have that conversation yet. Anywho, I digress. So they have a bunch of outdoor cats, one of them being a very young kitten. And this kitten is just like, love me. Love on me. It is not skittish, it is like, it'll run up to you and start screaming until you pet it. Right? I do not pet it because I like living. You see, the cats stay in my room at night. I like being alive. Oh, dear. So I, quite frankly, am not comfortable with petting the cat. The gray, and it's a little, the thing is, it's a little gray tuxedo cat. Like, he's got the whole tuxedo thing going on. He's very cute. But I enjoy life. Sorta, kinda. To a degree. Right? Two degrees. There are some things in life that are worth living for, you know? Like, what you got? You need some fuel. Here you go. And Miso has been very apprehensive of, you know, the new cats and everything, and throwing fits, and because they're not fixed, except for this. It's odd. It's really weird, because all these new cats, they're not fixed. They're not spayed or anything, except for this kitten. It's the only one that's fixed, right? It's so strange. And there we go. First crash of night, number 1. You know, I take back what I said about there's some things that are worth living for. I take it back. I take it back. God damn it. Fine. It's just brick. It's fine. I'm just gonna cut through here. I really don't like it when it does that. It's like, why? But why, though? Anywho. So Miso's been very apprehensive about these new cats. But he actually seems to like the kitten quite a bit. And what this kitten will do is it'll sit up on the porch and just chill out, because we have like a small shaded area where, you know, if it rains, it doesn't really get under the patio, right? Or underneath the the awning. It's not really a patio. I don't know what to call it. I'll just call it an awning. So it'll just chill out there because it's nice, it's cool. When it rains, it doesn't get too wet. It can get warm if it gets too chilly, you know, by the door and all that nice stuff. And, like, we're not gonna chase it off, because we're gonna seem... I especially won't chase it off, because it's like, I don't want to be a Karen, you know? It's a cat. If their cat gets run over after, you know, they clearly observed that people use this place like a highway, then that's on them. It's unfortunate, but, you know, that's just fucking common sense, so it's not my responsibility. And I will not make it my responsibility, right? That aside, Miso adores them. And today, my mom and I were out putting plants down in the garden, tilling soil and everything, getting the soil for tomorrow prepped before we put, like, squash and more herbs and stuff down. Because we put down Roma's, celebrities, and I think we have a big boy in there, and then sweet basil. Because my mom picked up some sweet basil the other day. It was like, ooh, I like this. We're gonna use this later in the year. And I'm like, okay, cool. Throw it down and just put it in between the rows of tomatoes. Got them all packed down, and originally when we were going out there and prepping the soil, the kitten had stepped up onto the porch, and it's always are they gonna play nice? Because Miso, being an older tomcat, you never know. Especially with how, like, jealous he gets. Looking for beans! Yeah, we're gonna be putting down those beans soon. But with how Miso gets, it's like, you don't know if he's gonna be either really sweet or if he's gonna commit murder. Samcat wants nothing to do with this kitten. Miso, on the other hand, starts off like he's gonna get real nasty, and then his meows kind of soften up, and next thing you know, it's just meow 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 for a solid fucking hour. Like, Miso is just sitting in this window with the other kitten, like, outside, sitting down by the flower bed, just back at each other for a fucking hour. And this is not me complaining, by the way. This is me being in astonishment of just, like, y'all have that much to talk about? Well, to be fair, Miso and Sam did catch 4 mice, so maybe they were talking about that. Maybe they were talking about that. That is a fair assumption. So, I'm gonna save the game. I'm just gonna save where I can remember. Okay. So... Cat says finally has a friend. He finally has a friend who will talk back. Because there are some other cats that'll sit on the porch or underneath the awning, and they'll just stare at him like, what is wrong with you? And then Sam Cat comes up and he does his little... Like, he does this weird growl thing. It doesn't even... I don't know if it even counts as a growl. It's like... It's strange. It's like a full body rumble. And then, you know, the more you ignore him, the louder it gets, and he's just staring at you. I'm gonna go ahead and save. There we go. Saved. I saved. Oh. He's odd when it comes to vocalizations. I think this kitten might be scaring them into proving that we should keep them. Kind of an unintentional job ad. Yeah, they're like, shit, we gotta murder more ice! Ah! It's like I was joking with my mom earlier of like, you know, I'm resetting the mouse counter because last week they got 4 mice. 1 mouse at midnight last night. Factorio! Yeah! It's a Factorio. Factory. We must feed the machine. I'm actually clearing all this out while we're waiting for logistics. You know, Freddy and crew gotta work through all their science. I want one scientist to be named Cheeto Fingers. He doesn't need to be named Chad, just Cheeto Fingers. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, there are so many dead trees to clear out here. Okay. Right. So I'm thinking, ooh, this is a nice big deposit of iron. So I'm thinking, like, this little square right in here would be a nice point to, like, start mining, and then having this section right here off of that square be the depot, or loading stations, right? And then kind of have it go through. Let me pull up the map, so let me show you guys what I want. So this is all mining. This is drop off. And then this is where our train is going to be, and then the train is going to go through here, and then here, and then we want to come back down through here. Probably go around this, kind of quarter this section off. I still want to give myself nice wide range to work with right here, because this is going to be the rest of, like, the manufacturing part. I needed another depot right in this spot, but this spot's gonna be precarious. Simply because it is out in the open, it is not defended. It's gonna be interesting. We have 2 large nests to our... so yeah, this area. Southwest. There's some to the northeast. That's a wisp. See those little dots right there? Those 2 dots? Those are wisps. They're dying. But, you know, they're there. They do exist. Alright, I'm gonna cut out a little section right here. But no. It's nice that Miso has a little friend. He still screams a lot during the day, just because, you know, the other cat isn't there. Just like, nobody wants to listen to me. They left me alone. Oh, hi, human. It's like, I swear he forgets that we're still in the house, because he's so used to the routine of, like, either mom going to work and being gone, and then I play with them in the mornings, and either A, if I didn't sleep well that night, I'll go back to sleep, but the door is still open. I need to leave that alone. Or, you know, I'll be doing schoolwork and kind of, like, I'll close the door and block it, because it's like, they'll come up here and just be like, what are you doing? What is that? What is your pen doing? What are you doing? Can we join? Ooh, make scratchy sound. Can we play now? You just played. Don't care, want more play. It's like, no guys, go lay down. No, we want more play. No, you were on the floor dying not but 5 minutes ago. Let me work. No, we want more play. But we all know it's Chad. Yes. Alright, where that percentile are we at? 1 minute! Yes. Look at all those dead wisps going by. How we doing? We still got supplies? Freddy? Gary? Okay, they need a... They need up. They need a re-up. Eventually I need to streamline all this, because it's such a fucking mess. I mean, it's an organized mess, but it's a mess nonetheless. Try saying that 5 times fast. I am here to help. Plenty. 15. 20. 23. There you go. Yeah. Alright. All's in working order. Let's see. Ooh, uranium down that way. God, I keep looking at this nest up here, and I just know it's gonna be genuinely fucking awful. I know that's gonna be terrifying to deal with. Okay. What did I want to do next? Engines! Yes, yes. I will probably get a car first, honestly. I need to get another... Well, actually, what we should do is have a secondary thing right here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's gonna be about potentially 9 minutes, so long as it's uninterrupted. Thank you. I still have those parts. Go ahead and make some fast inserters. And then we will put down some drills. Yay! Oop. Drills. Fantastic. Just putting it in a spot. Be easy to maintain and continue to grow the factory. Okay. Where? Oh. Need some stone. There we are. Hello. Alright. I'm gonna make the iron chests. Might as well. Keep them going. I know I should probably make steel ones, but I don't want to waste it on the box. I mean, the iron boxes are decent. I feel like they're decent for the time being. Alright, right. Hey, how you guys doing over there? You need more? You need more science so you can do more sciencing things? Okay, I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Why does it sound like I'm from Ontario? You want some more science for your science class there, kiddo? Oh, that's more like Wisconsin, though, isn't it? Cheese and crackers, right? Sorry. Oh, dear. This is why we need a resident Canadian around. Okay, I'll just put down 3 for the time being. And straight into the furnace. Yes. Sounds like a suburban mom. No, it feels more like a... Okay, let me tack on to that. A Wisconsin suburban mom. That's a very specific thing. Okay? Okay. Boop. Boop. And don't forget to save. We're not forgetting to save. When was the last save? 9 minutes ago! There we go. We're saved. We're up to date. Yeah. Dear gods. Alright. Perfect. Oh, that was... Oh, did you see that? That was beautiful. Goodness. Okay. Probably need another 2, not gonna lie. And then we need to go up... Listen, I'm bored. Listen, if it's every 10 minutes, I think we'll have a smooth and fine stream. Okay. Alright, alright. We'll be fine. Put down some more of these bad boys. Oh, hell yeah. Boop. And then, I know there's gonna be a gap right there, but I don't really care. I do not care. I don't want to use... Oh. Oh, girl, I can't ever do it for every 10 minutes. I'm getting ready for bed. Ah, that's fine. That's okay. I'm only gonna play for like 2 hours at most. Simply because I want to go and draw some more after this. I took a long enough break from it today. There we go. Now we're making some progress there. Now they're all able to process things. Draw what? Stuff. Things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. Oh god. I gotta get them some more science packs for the science fair. That feels more like Chicago. Chicago. Yep, there they go. Carrie, what are you doing? The tedious bounce we must strike. Alright. Not the naked chads. You're gods now. Ah! It's a nightmare. That is a nightmare scenario. Oh, hold on. Okay. Inventory full. I love how YouTube and OBS censored that, though. Just slightly censored it, like, no. Alright, we're gonna start having a problem here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down and call it a day. I'm gonna use these obsolete. Why do I have... You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. Okay. There we go! Splendid! Yeah, I definitely need to resupply these. Soon. How much coal do you have? Yeah, it's a good thing we came over here. Expand! Hey! Yeah, oh, you got the it's still censored it in the YouTube. You can see it on screen, but you can't see it in the chat. Or at least I can't see it in the chat. Like, we know it's there. But YouTube doesn't want it to be there. But look! Trains! Yippee! Okay, I actually want to get the automobile first. Because, yeah. That'll help. That'll help with, there we go, twig and berries. Oh dear. Alright. You're out of science again? You gotta stop doing this, man. Jeez. Hold on. It's lowering our rating to 10 minutes. What the hell? Up, 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 up. We're gonna make a little factory here soon, so I'll go ahead and make some of these. They need a boost. They need a little bit of a boost. They need a boost. Ooh. It's censoring me. Help. Saving the internet one band comment at a time. Brought to you by CEO Dan of YouTube. I don't actually know if his name is Dan. Hold on. Do we have two Dans? Who is the current CEO of YouTube? Neil. We have Dan and Neil with their weird things going on. Maybe they're friends. Maybe they're being little freaks together. I highly doubt it, but you know, you'd be surprised. Maybe they're being weird little freaks in their studio in California together. And that's why they keep making horrible policies. Oh god. You know, every time I feel like super embarrassed about posting art online, I just get reminded that people actually use AI and I feel way better about myself. It's like, well, At least I'm not like them. Fucking losers. Whoop. And that's a reminder to save. Which was 6 minutes ago. Miso! What are you doing? Censor people enough and we won't talk about what you do to children in the Virgin Islands. Oh, now you can't talk. Oh, that's the big no-no. Oh, the big words. Oh my gosh, the current video that's fucking going around on TikTok just... It's so... I don't know how, like, I don't know how to feel about it. I just, one part of me is baffled and the other part's disappointed, because it's like, I guess some TikTokers decided to go to this school, and I don't know what state it's in. I'll have to come back to you on that one. But they started interviewing students because they had heard, like, reports and complaints from parents of like, hey, my kid doesn't know how to read, and they started interviewing these high school age students. So they're between the ages of 17 and 18, or let me rephrase, between 16 and 18, right? There's a little 2-year, few month distant difference, right? They don't know how to say the word silhouette. They don't know the word gauche, which to be fair, I did not know that people use gauche as a descriptive term to somebody's appearance. I know gauche from art lessons. It is a kind of paint. But still, it's like, you don't know how to say the word silhouette? Oof. And that's a big oof. Jeez. Like, do you not sit to read a little book here and there and again? Like, do they not let you read books in school? Hello? And what are teachers doing? I mean, I get it, it's high school and teenagers be wild, but not all of them. Come on. Come on, man. So that's making its rounds, and I'm just, every time I see another reversion of it, I'm just like, oh, dear gods, I'm reminded of the place I live in. Because there are kids around here, and I say kids, like, loosely. Where am I going? Oh, I was gonna pick up some more coal, and then we're gonna go and put down some more stone path up there, so it's easier to run. And then, up next, we're gonna make a factory. Oh, they're out of... Oh no, the copper. Oh, whatever shall I do? I'm just gonna move it. Actually... we'll have to move it again, because it's only getting a 2,000. But it's like... There are people here who take pride in their illiteracy, and I just have to sit there and stare at them like... Yeah, why don't you go graze over there, and far away from me, okay? Okay. It's baffling, and I don't even want to say it's a cultural difference, because it's not something that should just be excused by culture. Because there are plenty of cultures out there in the furthest reaches of the world that they can read a fairly basic sentence in their own language or in, like, English. So, yeah, I don't want to hear that. There is no excuse. Especially in this day and age. There's no excuse. There we go. Then if you don't know a word, I mean, majority of us have phones. We have Google. There is a, like, Google's free. Use it while you can, you know? And you can always ask questions. It's like, how do I say this word? How do I pronounce it? What does it mean? God, there's so many times, especially nowadays, playing WoW, that'll introduce me to a word I have never seen before, and it's like, I am confused how you're using that. Guess what? Let me whip out my phone. Guess what? Let me type the word into Google. Let me look at it. Let me sound it out for a minute. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you learned a new word. Fan-fucking-tastic. Easy as that. There's so much iron on this map, it's glorious! Alright. Y'all are gonna be a problem later. I know they're, like, way bigger than that now. Hey, it's starting to map out the uranium. Woo. There's like a wisp. Oh, you're a danger. You're a danger orb. That right there? That's a danger orb. Ooh, it's making noise at me. Ooh, it does not like being watched. Ooh. It's like, excuse you. It's a danger noodle, it's a danger orb. Not consulting that orb anytime soon. Alright. Hey, how we doing? Hey, can you just... You know, I'm just gonna check on my kids real quick. Step in, Kiki, come on! Well, the map has good news and it has bad news. What do you want first? Which would you like first? Oh, dear. Alright, we'll slowly start hacking away at this. Just gonna keep at it. Got some stone. Got some of that. 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 Alright, got a little square going. Alright. Put the science packs with the scientists, and then we're going to science our way into getting an automobile. Fantastic. Science it up real quick. I mean, I do have plenty of, I look at these and all I can think is steel beams. Bad news, you're surrounded. Oh lord, it says trains. I join in, I see desert and forest fire. There's a forest fire? Where's the forest fire? I mean, I think we'll be fine, because there's plenty of space between the factory and the trees here. I made sure of that. Good news, you've located the enemy. We have several patches. Which one do you want to deal with first? Do I have access to grenades? Dang it, I don't. Not yet. Soon. Alright, Stefan. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a automobile first, and then we're gonna get a train, because I need to set up the... What could you possibly be borking at now? Goodness. Captain Doggo. Alright. Boop, there you go. Okay, dear bud. So, engines, you say. You like engines? Good. We have engines for you. Come right up to Engines R Us. Open between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. Oh. Alright. So, in order to have an engine, we need steel plates and gears and pipes. The wrong end of the marshmallow. Might just be the desert tile set trees, though. Yeah, it is the desert. I don't know why, but it's very fond of throwing me into a desert first thing. But there are areas that are alive, and that just keeps eating up all the pollution. Except for this region. This region's gonna be interesting. I think if I leave these bugs alone, if I leave them alone, that is, these guys are gonna be the first ones we have problems with. And there, right there, as you can see, are my lovely turrets. They're all loaded and ready to go. I'm gonna make some more. Some more. Here's that. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna put another splitter on this simply because it already has one right there, and even though these have limits on them, in case we get a, I don't know, in case I undo those limits and extend them, like, oh, go ahead and make me, like, 600 belts, right? I want to be able to have, for it to run smoothly. Especially don't want to put a splitter on this one. This one's already taxed. Goodness. Is he having a hard time? You know, I don't think it's... Yeah, it is having a hard time. Never mind, I'll shut up. So that leaves you. Little old you. I'm gonna go grab those things. I'm gonna get them from here. Alright, technically I could make the fast transport belts, but right now I think we're okay without them. I'll upgrade them later. Later! We're definitely gonna need some of these. And they already have underground belts, so that's nice. How you doing, kids? How's it going? You almost out of green? Okay. You're almost out of green. Train! Yep, be a train. It's a train on the way. It's a real-life train, not an in-game train. I've always been a fan of the capsules over the grenades. Honestly, when it comes to killing the nibblers. I haven't tried the capsules yet. I need to. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Time to set this bad boy up. Boy. So excited. Adding more clusters to this clusterfuck. Oh, dear gods. I'm gonna need 3 of these. Yeah! It's gonna take a spell. Oh yeah, we're almost done with this. 1 more minute. Yay. Right. Oh. Alrighty then. Boop. So you're gonna go right here. And then this one's gonna be right here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go grab some yellow. Yellow. Becky. I got you some yellow. No, Ron. But Becky. I said no. I got you some blue. Ron. Bitches love blue. I know I do that every time. I'm not sorry. I just saw that as a kid and it never left my brain. Alright, what should we do next? Solar energy would be nice. Oh gods, no. No. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games? Or games? Unlimited games but no games? That is a fuck-ass question. And I know exactly where it's from. Because what do you mean you have unlimited games but no games? Do they not constitute as games legally or by gamer definition? Who is doing the game measurement? What does that even mean? Ah! Let's go ahead with the trains. Train! It's like, well, you get unlimited games. Yeah, I know. But what do it mean, no? What do you mean you get games, but no game? Eh? Okay, hold on. Lock in real quick. Engine. You just need regular pipe. Okay. Regular pipe includes iron plate. And then iron gear. There we go. Oh, you already got it. Okay. Anywho, toxic capsules pop everything under the top end of medium evolution, like red as they go big and blue. Slowdown is also excellent for escapers. It might be the eyebrow waggle kind of game. Eyebrow waggle? Like, there's a game about waggling your eyebrow? I know there's a game about tapping a jar of mayonnaise, like, literally a jar of mayonnaise. And then there's one about pressing a button, and the guy's like, there's an NPC that's super weird about you pressing the button. Like, it's weird. It gets weird real quick. Like, I'm not yucking anybody's yum, but that's some weird shit, bro. Don't include me on that. There was no form getting into this one. Okay, okay. That is where you need to start breaking out some contracts here. Some legal liability, you know, health insurance. Ooh, brother, ooh. Okay. Boop. And you, my friend, shall make engines. Yay! Okay. I should probably put more handlers right here. Yes. Double check what you've got going on. So, iron gear wheel. Aye. There you go. Bonk. It's a little awkward. Ooh. Hey. Nice. Okay. And it is ready and raring to go. We don't need too many of them, actually. I think it only produces 20. So we'll just do this. No, like game, like flirty stuff. Oh, infinite games, but no game. Oh, you mean, oh, no Riz. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of anyway, so what do I lose? I lose nothing. This is a net win. Yay. Oh, man. Anywho. Let's see. How you doing over there? You're doing good.
Fucking Carrie! What are you doing?
Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. I'll give you the rest of those. And here you go. Gas coin. I have wasted all my time building this tiny little factory. I feel good about that. I need to save! I feel the benevolent force called the Will of the Wisp mod ready to crack its knuckles and just be like, Air hammer, here you go. Error, your game has crashed due to one of these mods. Please reset.
After you! Ring!
Anywho. Nah. Okay, we are at 6 minutes, probably.
You stay away. You stay away.
I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Don't you worry about me. You worry about yourself. Alright. Back on track with these. Should just put in, well, technically I just saved, so yeah.
To destroy all of this and start mining here. The iron plates. Yes.
Anywho. Oh. What is that? What is that? What is... That's not a wisp. That is not a wisp. That is not a wisp. Impending sense of doom? Check. Overload mod list? Nah. Thing is, I only have like 3 mods running. That's a funny thing. It's like, I have 3 mods running. One of them keeps these things working together and updates them regularly, right? To make sure the game doesn't do a full crash, like completely exits the program, like wrecks my computer, right? The other 2, you see these? You want to know what that one of the mods is? You see this? This is an electric steel furnace. The other one is going right through here. You little weirdo. But if the will-o'-the-wisp one, that crashes everything! At the very least, it just takes me back to the screen title. So, we'll give it some credit. But in the meantime, I am having a little bit of a meltdown because we have problems. Can I make bigger, badder guns?
Now!
I'm just making extra turrets for reasons. I don't have a problem. I think it might be time. Oh, look at this fucking thing. Look at this thing. Look where it's sitting.
What the hell, man? What the fuck is that? What are you doing?
I mean, I need to clear out this area as well, so, you know. It was bound to happen. It was written in the stars.
Do, 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 do.
Meep, meep, meep. Side-eyeing, I'm playing 51 long list. Good gods. What all are you doing? How do you need 50 mods? The hell? Oh, lords, look at them. Oh, they're disgusting. They're bugs. Alright. We're gonna start to crawl up. And I'm going to wreck your shit. Boop. This is why I make 3. It makes life a little bit easier and it's not as overwhelming as like having a bajillion of them. Go ahead! Get closer. There's only one spitter, so...
We'll be fine. Shaboom!
I don't have any shotgun shells. I should have made that before I left. Ugh. Who doesn't love a good shotgun? Right, right. Don't forget the save. Okay, I won't forget the save. Just in case anybody over on YouTube wants to know why I'm saving so frequently, is because number 1, it crashes, and number 2, there is a Twitch thing that people can opt in for 50 mods. No, not enough for a good game of starting. Yeah. Yeah. That thing's gonna sound like a NASA computer ready to die at any moment. It's like, I give up! I'm done running calculations! Let me go home! Alright.
You won't be able to reach me from over here. Bitch. Get out of here.
No guts. No guts.
Oh. It is ick. It is gross.
Oh, I didn't repair it.
Damn it.
They shall claim my victory by placing down, these.
Ew, it's all over the place. Yes. Ew, 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 ew.
I'm gonna need one of the drones to mop this up. It's disgusting. It's like acidic or something? I don't know. Anywho. Mine!
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Alrighty, boys. Problem solved. Well, sorta. We still have a bigger problem out yonder west, but you know, it's okay now. Solved for the time being. A bunch of different logistic systems and rampant plus supports for them. Need the supports for the support. Then there's modded Timberborn. It makes my Stardew mod addiction look tame. None of them compare to your average run of Skyrim or Fallout 4. See, I've promised that I would do a modded Skyrim run once I finish a base Skyrim run. I just don't find Skyrim to be all that fun, is the problem. Skyrim to me is not that fun. It's like, okay, you can have... it's... I guess I was looking for some form of, like, serious storytelling, but it gets lost in the... just the janky-ass gameplay. And I'm a person who likes smooth gameplay. I like smooth combat. I don't like dying 50 fucking times in 2 hours to some dumb shit. And then getting, like, you get launched into the stratosphere for a solid minute. and then it takes forever to get to the "you died" screen. Okay. And this is coming from somebody who plays Souls games and enjoys it. God. The only time that Skyrim is fun is like when I make my own storylines and shit goes sideways, but it's in such... I don't know how to describe it. It's like the horse killing things on its own. It just randomly decides, you know what? I don't like the way that guy is looking at the grass. I'm gonna go fuck him up now. I've had Fergus do that. And yes, I named the horse Fergus. Oh, God. Okay.
Holy shit, you need how many science packs? Good lords.
I'm being challenged to a mod-off. I am not to blame when the city's power goes out. Too many side quests. Skyrim and Fallout 4 were big misses in the MSQ department.
It just... Hey! Get down! Ah, damn headphones. Get! Sir! Get! Go! Jeezums! You're knocking over everything!
Yeah. If you knock that over...
Aye!
Do I have to get the chancla?
Don't make me throw it. That's what I thought.
But yeah, the side quests, like, I'm okay if they're in lieu with, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rails, by the way. I'm okay if they're in lieu with the primary quest. It's just, there's so much random shit throughout the game. It throws me, and it's like, okay, alright. I can only mentally handle so much. Alright, okay, alright. I saw the trains. Horse named Fergus checks out. Are we going off of the checklist now? Eh? Though I did appreciate, apparently we're having some power problems.
Hold on.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate, getting the immortal horse from the Brotherhood. I really like that. I felt bad for the other horse I had, but then again, I may have stolen that one. Like my first horse, I may have stolen that one, you know. Next we'll use the phrase, I'm telling Mom. Oh, that's our little problem right there. There you go. Oh, let me just speed up Factory real quick. Okay. 1,000. That's got quite a bit. That's got quite a bit. Okay. We need to get more coal. Yay. You know it's serious when the Midwestern accent. Oh no, do I sound Midwestern? Oh God, no! Oh no! I've been infected! Jeez. Drops the Spanish language threats. The Spanish lingo. Yep. Yeah. To be fair, that's always been in the household though. Like, if you touch that one more time, you see this? This chancla will go flying and hit you at Mach 1. Okay? Don't do it. Then again, to be fair, I don't think people would, recognize... Well, I mean, everybody has a particular cadence. Now, I think you guys would be able to recognize my voice if I used my southern accent, but at the same time, you'd be like... Huh? Run that by me again! Huh? Hello? And God's forbid I ever break out the Eastern European shit. Alright, you guys good? Wait, where the fuck are they? I'm blind. I'm legally blind. I will just throw the chancla at my Jesus. And then he's loose. You will meet God. today. And then he will send you back to me. He knows I'm not done with your ass. Oh, jeez. You know who I always felt bad for in elementary school? The kids who went in and they had to take, like, the English-Spanish classes. And what I mean by English-Spanish was, they already knew English, but they had to take the base, like, learn English class. Just because, like, the automatic programs and No Kid Left Behind and all that crap, right? And then the Spanish classes, like... and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I lived in Florida for 8 years. And the Spanish they teach is not the Spanish that's actually used. Because you have a mixture of Puerto Rican and Cuban Spanish that's very predominant in Florida. Now, of course, you do have your Mexican communities, but it's predominantly Cuban and Puerto Rican. Yeah? So, guess what kind of Spanish they teach in Florida schools? Like, public schools and charter schools. I found that out the other day and was disgusted. They teach... I think it's called Castilian Spanish? So it's like proper Spanish to a degree. Proper quotation marks. Proper. And the fact is that the teachers don't admit to that until like way later in the year. So these poor kids, their parents are like, "Why do you get a B in Spanish? We speak it all the time at home. You need to practice more, and I'm gonna send you to your abuelita." You're like, "Oh God, don't send them to their abuelita with a B. She's gonna beat their ass." No, they're gonna die. We're never gonna see them again. They're gonna end up on the news. Missing. Shit. Oh man. And then it's like later in the year that the parents finally get to see like the notebooks, because they never check. I don't know why they don't check, they just never check. And then it's like, oh. Well, I'm too prideful to actually apologize, so I'm gonna apologize to you when you're in your 40s. Bye, kid! Oh, that is all too true. Anywho. Can you tell I've seen this play out a few times in my life? Like, way too often. Way too often. That's why so many of my friends who are, like, either Cuban or Puerto Rican, they're like, okay, listen, if I'm gonna sign my, kid up for any, like, public language classes, it's probably either A, French, or B, Mandarin. That shit was rough. Which actually, Mandarin is, it's difficult, but it's honestly kind of fun. Abuelita has no chill. Abuela has no chill. Zero. It does not exist. I'm snorting over here, and yeah, you got a touch of drawl, but not Illinois. No. No. Oh no. Oh Lord. Yeah, by no, most parents know it that it's different. Yeah, by now it's definitely improved. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Castilian Spanish is like British English versus Go American. Yeah. God, how many times? Because it's like you grow up in a neighborhood that most of the kids, they do know English, but they predominantly speak some form of Spanish. Or there was a few kids in the neighborhood who spoke Jamaican, and like a mixture of like, I don't know what to properly call it, but basically Jamaican and French. There was like a few kids who, oh shoot. It's my brain it's some kind of French. It's basically like New Orleans. I don't know the name of it. I really forgot. It was like right after Hurricane Katrina. We had a bunch of kids come in. And they were just staying there for like a year, and it turned out to be way longer than a year. Because unfortunately they got screwed over big time.
We're gonna move you over here. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Alright, hang on. Hold on, that's not... No. Wait. Hold up. I'm gonna fix this. Yeah! Illinois. It's way better than Wisconsin or Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. There's some mid-sodas over there. Sorry. Creole or, patoy. It's patis? I think it's patis. Because Creole, it's got a very distinctive sound to it. I don't know how to describe it. But I just know it's different. I know I've heard Creole a few times. It's always kind of shocking to hear Creole. Or Creole. Especially around here, because there's been a few people who, especially when, right before that which shall not be named, there was a, my brain is drawing a blank now. Po' boy's shop. It's a po' boy's shop. There used to be a po' boy's shop here in town, and I love that place so much. And they had their cousins visiting, and they were Creole. Oh, it's like a blast from the past. Just sitting there listening to them talk. Oh, leave that. That's fine. No magazines. Mom said it. Watching on phone, so slow reactions. Indeed. Are you talking about Cajun French? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Also, we need to save. Saving! 14 minutes ago. Ah. There we are. But yes. Oh, coal. Weird. I guess now I could make... Hold on. We're gonna... Anywho. I need some stone. Yes, and that is why we have this little box right here. Aha. This box is empty, what the fuck? Guys! Oh. Alright, give it a chance. Hold on. Her accent used to be so... I took 6 syllables. It did. It did. It really did for the longest time. And then I lived in Florida for 8 years, and oh, gods. It gets trained out of you, unfortunately. You learn to hide it. Sad ads. We'll wait. We'll stop. We won't stop, but we'll just chill for a moment. Ooh. Really, the only times that my accent comes out in full is when I'm pissed off. I mean, sounds right when you talk about fries. They deserve to be enjoyed. Yeah. Especially when they're like fryer, just that piping hot, nice, salt is still sticking to them, and it's like you get the big basket of them, and the salt gathers at the bottom, and you just kind of shake it a little bit and get some more on there. Ooh. Look, you've seen how people treat me when my accent comes out. Be thankful. Yeah. Yeah. And then they learn the fear of God. Real quick. Like, whoop. I have made a critical error in my life. Shit. There is no recovering from this. Oh, man. I really wish for a flaming Werfer. Flammenwerfer.
Make life
Not easy, but fun. Is it getting ready to be day or night? I can't tell. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just kind of dark. It's night. Okay. Right. Onwards to the engines. The steam engines. Yay! Okay, he's back. So, if you're talking about the French language in New Orleans, there are 2 different languages that come up. Yeah. Alright, who needs a refill? 730. 901. 1.2k with 28 logs. 317, 755. 871. I'll tell you what, we'll start from here, and I definitely need to put down some more. I need to put down some more. I need to put down some more engines. Not engines, drills for coal. So we have the small deposit connected to the copper. How you kids doing? Oh, I thought there was a difference. Ready! Are you starting? Oh, because you're... That is the first time I've seen a full chest of iron plates. It's the most glorious thing I've seen in my life. All I can think is the watermelon guy.
Watermelon is the most glorious thing I've ever seen in my life. Watermelon keep me warm. While she uses Pantene, I use watermelon to keep me clean. Oh, Lord.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, that's done. Alright, get back to sciencing.
15 minutes. Dear gods. Anywho. I guess we should have, like... I have to remember, this is gonna be, like, the factory section, and then this needs to be, like, the drop-off section. There's Louisiana French, or Cajun French, is just a French dialect. Then there's Louisiana Creole, which is French mixed with West Afrikaans language. French teacher was from New Orleans. Oh, nice. And yeah, Mom tried teaching me French when I was younger. I absolutely fucking hated it. Because it's like, why are there so many words for the, this, and that? Even now it frustrates me, and I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm more comfortable speaking it because I can recognize how it, at least a modicum of how it operates. But it is still so frustrating because it makes no sense. It's like, oh my gosh. And it doesn't help that the program that I'm using, the people that they recorded to talk and to teach the lessons, they mummer. They don't enunciate their words. They speak so softly. And people fucking bitch out and gripe about the Irish being Irish Gaelic being a very softly spoken language. French teachers are the fucking worst. French to English are the absolute worst. They are all the fucking same. Every single French to English teacher I've ever had is the same fucking type. They always mummer and they correct you when you, like, speak loudly to enunciate the fucking words. It's like, okay. I didn't realize we were in a fucking church while service is going on. Because you're talking so lowly, I can't understand how you're pronouncing a word. So please, speak louder. Please, pronounce your words. Well, that's not how we do it. Bullshit.
Frustrates the piss out of me.
And then they have, like, an automated program that's part of it to where you have to repeat what the teacher said. And it corrects you, not when you mispronounce a word, but for not saying it at the same volume, in the same manner as the teacher. So I'm like, okay, are you correcting me because I said the word wrong? Did I get it wrong? No. What did I do wrong? Well, you're too quick, or you're too slow, or you're too loud, and it's like, how about you shove a boot up your ass? How about you do that for me? Fucking hells. Like, if I was any form of language teacher, I would not give a shit. I'd just be like, yeah, fucking scream it. Go ahead. If that's how, like, come on. Like, say you like the cute cat in the store window as loudly as you want to, if that helps you to understand the sentence. It's basically like American English. It is a dialect of English, and Galaglit is another language mixed with English and West African languages. It's an English-based Creole language. Says Sammy. We also had Jamaican, Haitian neighbors. There's exposure to different Creole. Tonality in French, like Japanese, is important. Yeah, I understand that, but it's so fucking frustrating of, like, if I have to have my volume at 100, we have an issue. Oh, gods. It's such a stark difference, too, because I've spent some time on French TikTok and French YouTube for a while, especially while I was sick. It was a weird time when I had COVID. I was jumping between, like, my FYP page was jumping between South Korea, France, and then, like, the Nepal Revolution happened. Which is a crazy card to pull. It's like, I'm sorry, huh? Excuse me? Well then. Yeah, I do need to get headphones, which is why there is a sub-goal going on over on Twitch. I'm just saying, you guys could have a month long of Final Fantasy there if you want it. Gishi. Is it Glishi or Gishi? Hey. Alright, hold on. We want a nice wide Gishi. Okay, gotcha. Gishi. Gotta get these things correct. Yeah. We want a nice wide depot. Plenty of storage space. Plenty of room to put handlers and boxes and supply routes and stuff. We want it to look good. I at least want to end the stream off with having an operating train. At least one train. Even if it's not a full track, you know, not a full loop, it will still be operational. That is what I care about right now. That's all I wanted to do tonight. I am but a simple person. Thank you for the save. We have saved. Alright. Hey kids, how you doing? You still doing good? You got your science packs? You need more. They require more. Mother, I require more green. Yeah, alright dear. Yeah, I'll get you some more green. But yeah, Final Fantasy. I've got like... So I've got 7, 8, and 9. And then 13, 1 through 3. And then we have 16, but 16 doesn't work on my computer. Which is ridiculous. Like, I had potato graphics going on it, and it was still, like, my computer was just... You could hear it struggling and chugging along, and steam was gushing out from behind the fans, like... Oh, there's too much! Too much! Oh god, I felt so bad for it. I was like, oh, my baby. Ah! It's fucking... Oh. I mean, we could totally have a modded 13 total playthrough. I'll put little hats on them and stuff, you know. Have some fun with it. I am, for the life of me, trying to remember the, so we have 7, 8, 9, 13, 13, 13, and 16. Exactly. 13, 13, 13, yes. So really, it's just 7, 8, 9, 13, 13, 13. And, you know, if we hit the sub goal, I might throw in Type 0. I actually enjoyed Type 0. I only got through, like, the first 2 chapters of it. I know a lot of people critique it. Especially because it was primarily only in Japanese for, like, the first 2 years. And they didn't do an English, translation until, like, way later on. Then people didn't like the playstyle, and it was a little bit too much at the time. But I think a resurgence of 10, or yeah, not 10, pardon, Type 0 would be nice. Because I like it. I like it a lot. I just remember the main character being like this Hope, like, kind of a mix between Hope and Lightning, and then he has a pack of magic cards that he uses to absolutely annihilate people with, and I'm just like, I have that image in my brain. I'm just like, God, that kid is fucking cool. And he's like a big fan of chocobo racing, and just like... Are you serious right now? You just tossed all of that, and for what? And for what, sir? Then Subnautica 2, yes. I do want to play Subnautica 2 with Ricky. That's gonna be fun. And then next Witcher! That's right! We'll be hearing more about the next Witcher, this summer. This summer. I'm so excited for Ciri. Her baby girl is all grown up. My dear girl. I miss her. I can't wait for her to have her own thing. That's gonna be exciting. Looks at Final Fantasy X. That's right, you had a grievance against Final Fantasy X, didn't you? Because of the English voice actor. Can you two not fight in the window? What just happened? The cat jumped on the desk and knocked everything over, and then The Witcher was mentioned for a moment. Which reminds me, I need to finish up Blood and Wine. Because The Witcher is now on another program. That's interesting. Yeah, South of Midnight. Yes, yes. That one deserves all of its flowers, because in an era of AI slop, you know, South of Midnight is just beautiful. The fact that it was all painted first, and then, you know, then they add a little extra layer onto it. It's just wonderful. No, I didn't hear anything after, but... Oh. We're just discussing games. I need to catch up on. At some point. Alright, we have a somewhat cohesive pathway, as you can see here. Can you leave that alone? What are you doing? No, you are not going outside. You are not an outdoor cat. Leave it alone. Leave it. Alright, I'm gonna put the tracks right here. You have lost your ever-loving mind. Get down. I don't want to hear it. Get down. You already know. Thank you. The internet's lagging, your cats did something. Probably both. Rain alert in your area. Yeah. You don't say. I did watch the most recent trailer of, Dude, are you serious right now? Leave it alone. I did watch the most recent trailer of Subnautica, and I'm excited. The trailer looks hilarious. Like, my brother in the gods, how do you not know what is happening behind you? Though I like Subnautica. Subnautica's great. I'm glad they won the lawsuit. Ooh. The curve! The curve. Alright, this is gonna be a little... It'll probably be redone way later, but for right now... This is the track. You know what's the sad thing about 16? I bought you the $100 version of the game. Well, it's on my Steam, so eventually, when the day happens that I get a better computer, I can just download it. And the Stardew Valley. I don't know about Baldur's Gate. I don't have fun playing Baldur's Gate. Like, I get the appeal of it, it's just not fun to me. Alright, Circuit network. Let's get fluid handling, because eventually I need to get that. I think I bought the expansions with the game for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, engines. That's what we need.
Yeah, miss. I spent 600 hours drooling over Asterion-hausen. On my Steam page. Oh, danger orb. My mom's losing her mind now. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay! I need coal. We're gonna make it a coal-powered... Oh, wait, hold on. That's not working. I want a DNA test! Huh. Oh, dear. I don't know what to say. I just don't find it to be fun. It's like nice to watch it occasionally with other people, or like watch other people play it, but I just myself, I can't. I tried doing it for a week and I just, like, I did not enjoy streaming it. It was... Who the hell? Oh no, I bought the base game. Never mind, I can still buy the expansions. Anywho, I'm buying 16 now because it's on sale for $20. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ghastly. Alright. Locomotive. And then 5... Jeez, I'm just looking at all the fucking iron gear wheels. There's 50. He enjoyed murdering goblins. I mean... the goblins that weren't inside the fucking camp. Ugh. Alright. We have one locomotive. Oop. Fuel. Alright. I think I hit shift to enter it, but there you go. That's a steal! Yes, it is. Like, $20. $20 indeed. It is a steal. There's like 10. Don't they have a thing with 10 and 10.1 and 10.2? Well, I'm gonna bring it up on Steam real quick. Because they've had a sale going on for a long time now. What's 10? Oh yeah, there's Type 0. Type 0 is at $9. That's actually not bad. Yeah, 10.1 and 10.2, $12 roughly. Okay, time to connect the cargo wagon. Yes. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on. Wait. Boop. I'm gonna scoot it up a bit. Hold up. There we go. Stop. Up. Is it connected? Excellent. Boop. Ho. Train. Alright. We now have a train. Indeed. I need to start streaming 7 again for the both of us. Yeah, I can't believe you haven't played 7 since, like, September, essentially. I was like,
Huh? ¿Por qué? Huh?
alright. The locomotive is now here. Why am I getting alert? This better be, like, a very serious, like, alert. It's fucking, it's gonna rain. Okay. Gee, thanks. Choo-choo. Very much cool. Here we go. Whee! It's only, like, a small path, but, you know. Ta-da! I'm gonna go!
Up here.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I know exactly what we need to do. Get that out of queue. Start the military too. We're getting some fucking grenades, because good God, I am not cutting all of this down. Girl, no. I don't have a Flammenwerfer just yet. The reason why I say Flammenwerfer is because I legitimately cannot say flamethrower normally. It's just a weird, like, like stutter or I don't know. At this point, I'm so used to saying it as Flammenwerfer instead that it just doesn't come out right, and it doesn't sound right to me. So, anywho, moving on. Back into the train with you. Whee! Listen, you got busy, and I wanted you to experience it with me. Yeah, by got busy, I got sick. Yes. Morning comes early.
Do, 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 do.
Alright. Military 2 coming along smoothly. I mean, we'll play some more, like, I've only got like 30 more minutes before I gotta get some work done. But we'll play some more Factorio in the morning.
Do, 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 do. Doggies. How you doing?
Need some more green.
More green.
Yay.
Explosives! Fantastic!
Wait. Oh, stronger explosives, you say? Very good. I do like guns and explosives. That's kind of my thing. Yes. Alright. Good night, Mom. Alright. Put that onto you, put that onto you, there you go. I still have all these engines. I have like 5. I'm just carrying around 5 engines. Okay.
Can we make these? Really?
Ugh. We gotta wait till daylight though, so we have till daylight. I need to go turn these in.
Shit.
You know, I know right where to put them. There's a box right here for stuff that I don't want on me at the current junk. No, give that back. I need those. They're my emotional support grenades. Fuck. Put them back. Not that. This. Yes. Okay. Oh god. Alright. Who needs coal? Probably you. You look like a person who needs coal. Me. Look at this. I'm gonna need like an ungodly amount. Some of y'all are just gonna have to literally eat wood. Okay, you can do it. I have faith in you. Please don't destroy my engines. Please don't destroy my engines. Okay, they're valuable. They're very valuable to me. Alright. Oh, they will forever be in need of the green. Dear gods. Girl, I'm just gonna move some of these over here. I know it'll do nothing, but just give it, you know, false results, but I don't give a fuck. Just go. Just go. Boop. La 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 la. You know what's funny? The soundtrack I'm using in the background works as John Carpenter themes. It has nothing to do with John Carpenter. Like, if you listen to the original, it literally has nothing to do with it. It all must be concrete. For the capitalist overlords. They will be happy. Mm. Oh, it's not really concrete, it's stone.
Tiny box, fill in, very satisfying. Yes.
Splendid! Alright, let's go. Train!
Train ride!
My favorite thing in, like, the early, I guess, early versions before the DLC, like, Space Age dropped, was when it would actually fill the map up with trees. Because this is on 100% opacity, 100% frequency, coverage. This should be tree to tree to tree, ass to tree forever across the map. Like, this is a fucking huge-ass map, by the way. I mean, they're all huge-ass maps, but, you know. Back before they changed it to, like, have little divots and valleys and everything. Whee! Oh, destruction.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Anywho. There's gonna be so many dead wisps later.
Setting myself up for failure.
Oh, God. Anywho. But my favorite thing would be to load a map up with, like, a bunch of fucking trees, and then, like, as soon as possible, get the engines and everything, and skip the automobiles, and just get the locomotives. And just create pathways through the forest for just my trains, and just have like an entire scheduled train. So that is just so satisfying to me. It is just so like it itches a part of my brain. I'm just like, ah, yes, everything is on time. It is as it should be. This makes me happy. This is my happy place. Oh dear.
But now they had to change it. Yeah.
I'm indignant about this fact. I need to stop cutting these here in a moment. See, some of them are alive. They won't be for long. Time to save. 20 minutes, your gods, we've been getting lucky this entire time. We have been incredibly lucky this entire time that it has not, you know. Ugh. Alright. Probably not gonna add anything just yet. I want to widen the path so it's a little bit easier to drive through, but, you know. Just chill out by the factory.
He's gonna chill.
No. I hear the train a coming, coming around the bend. Oh, that train a coming. There's an actual train coming, by the way. I live by a train yard. Ah, dear. That's a job I've thought about picking up, is working as a waiter on an Amtrak. It's probably not an easy job, but still. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. Can you imagine working on Amtrak? Shit's gotta be fire. Every company has its ups and downs, but still. I tell you. I wish this thing had a horn. Ooh, it's gonna stop. Cool. The irony. It is not lost upon me. Alright. And of course, neighbor's dog is gonna go ham. Going absolutely ham. Let the day rise once more. Let the glorious star that heats this planet come into view upon the horizon. Let us be blessed by the radioactive rays of its radiance. Thank you. Oh, dear gods.
I just want to cover path through the trees and not get absolutely annihilated by a bunch of orbs, man. That's all a chick wants in her life. Is that too hard to ask for? Like, bruh. Phew.
Hold up. Ooh, okay, that's from here. Oh. I am too far. Where the fuck am I? Oh, look for the trail of destruction. There we go. This should cause a wildfire, I feel like. Okay. We have a dead zone right here. So I should probably kind of tie it back in right around here, you think? This is gonna be one weird loop. You know what I mean? Just one weird-ass loop. It works. It's temporary. Tis but temporary, my friend. I'm gonna have to make like cross points so it can go either north or south, whichever way it needs to. So there's gotta be like several loops. Loop-de-loos! Yes. Clear these out. There's gonna be so many dead wisps. Huh.
How you doing over there, kids? You making progress? You winning, son?
Oh yeah, they're winning. They're winning at science. That's why I put you through college. All the money I made from killing bugs. Ah, hell yeah. Oh dear.
Bow.
Yeah. Okay, just gonna dip it a little bit. And that's as far as it goes. Ah. Dang it. Dang it, Jim. Jim boy, why can't you be normal like the other kids? Gods, I vaguely remember that. Jimmy Neutron? I vaguely remember the dad and that, and just how weird it used to be. Ugh. But honestly, Jimmy Neutron was like way better than Fairly Odd Parents. Especially nowadays, I kind of appreciate it more as a kid's show. It's like, That Jim, that Hutcherson guy, his first name isn't Jim, it's Butch, isn't it? Butch Hutcherson? Sheesh. Must have been a nightmare to work with, among other people. Seems like a lot of people at Nickelodeon in the early 2000s were just a nightmare to work with. And then there was Cartoon Network, who was just beep-bopping along, and then they got bought out by another I forget who they got bought out by. I remember there was like a massive shift, like late 2000s. And then it just felt like everything kind of was in this weird limbo of pushing, not necessarily pushing the line, but trying to grow, like, it's obvious that the writers wanted the series to grow with their audience. Like, they recognize that, okay, these are not little kids anymore. They're like preteens going into teenagerdom. You know, we're starting to look at middle schoolers now. That should be our demographic, because, you know, they've been watching our shows. They recognize directors. They recognize this art style. Give them something a bit more mature. And then the network being like, no, you can't do that because arbitrary moral reasons and wow. Right. Which I'm kind of glad they broke Star Wars out of that. At least a little bit. I was not impressed with what Disney did. But I'm never impressed with what Disney does. It just... There was a time where my mom was like, oh, you should work to become a Disney artist, and oh my gosh, I think it would be great for you. And then just, like, I was so infatuated with that idea, especially living in Ocala, Florida, and I had a aunt-in-law who lived in Orlando, who we would go and visit frequently, like, every few months, right? Just slid down. And it's just, like, slowly as time passed, that enchantment just died. It died in my soul, and I was like, you know what? Let's take a look at Blizzard. It's not like Blizzard's any better. Like, if you ever see half the shit that Blizzard puts out as their concept art and then actually look at what they put in the game, it's actually quite demoralizing as an artist. It's like, why? Hi, Samcat. What are you doing? Hi. Yes. I'm trying to look at the science packs here. Ooh, oil! That shit, cat. You're kind of like in my way right now. I love you. But where the fuck is the start research? There we go. Please be careful. Oh my gosh. I have 2 cats, by the by. Alright. Refuel. Leave it. Sam, leave it. Okay. Thank you for the save. Well, he's just gonna crack a little bit. But yeah, there was a time period where it was like, okay, Disney kind of sucks. Let's take a look at Blizzard. And then I was kind of like, especially when the Lords of War series came out for Warlords of Draenor. Oh my gosh, that art style just encapsulated. It just was like, I was all in. I was like, what materials do I need? What, like, I started to draw so fucking much. I was just like, I need to do that. I want to do whatever the fuck that is. That looks awesome. Right? Especially when the last episode came out of Murad. That was so gut-wrenching. I think we have enough coal down there, do we? Can I see my... Can I use this to... Yeah. Well, that's the first crash of the night, but guess what? We saved. Not but a minute ago. Joke's on you, game. Oh yeah, hold on. Did I have... That sense of impending doom is good for something, no? Oh, hi there, Danger Orb. What you doing?
Trying to fool my plans? No. What if I say yes? I'll fucking kill you.
Does anybody know what I'm talking about there? You ever seen that? No? That's okay. Hold up.
You gonna fucking... Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't shoot from it right now.
I got a car! Yay! Alright. Keep good. Careful. Stop.
Yay! Travel is easier now. Woohoo!
Oh, hi there, Danger Orb. Please don't zap me. I am just doing a supply drop-off. Well, life is more interesting. It's making that Naru hum at me. I feel danger. I am in danger. I'm in danger. Alright. Hang on. Trying to avoid smashing into my things. There we go. Okie dokie. 11 to 13. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's very good. I should probably get a grenade factory set up. So I think that's stone walls. No, that's not stone walls. Oh, fuck, what is it? It's plates, iron plates, and coal. Yes. Yes. Let's double check that. Yes! Alright. That means we need a more official setup over here. Stop!
Stop what you're doing.
Stop! Alright.
Hi, Sam Cat. What you arguing about? What's arg? What's going on?
No, don't jump up on my desk. You don't need to be up there.
I'll scratch your butt.
Misa doesn't like having his butt scratched, or like, and when I say butt, I mean like the back, where the tail and everything. I don't know how to describe it. You're not going in there. No, sir. I do not trust you in there. Get away from there. The factory must grow, and indeed it shall. For now, we shall make a grenade factory. Or I have a bullet factory. I need grenades. But he likes to have his butt pat. He's one of those cats. Miso, he might bite you. He might actually bite you. Which is very rare for him. Alright, I will have a grand total of 5. Hold on, let me go grab something real quick.
Let me skedoodle over here.
Alright. This will do it. Thank you. Miso will melt if you start scratching his cheeks, though. You know. Just kind of smushes his face into, like, your arm or something, and then you're like, oh, okay. And he melts into the floor. It's the funniest thing ever. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have these set up to some boxes for now. There we go. 3 boxes, please. Thank you. We've got yellow, turn it into blue. Becky. Blue. No Ron. Do, 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 do.
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright. Righty-ho! No, I don't know. I don't care. Just look down you. There we go. Oh.
That was poorly placed. Shit.
Bam!
I will use one of these subpar electrical poles. Oh, you forced my hand.
We might need more. We're gonna need more. Yeah, we're gonna need, like, we're gonna need a little bit more. Yeah.
Fucking stuck.
Alright. There shall be a wealth of coal. The factory shall survive. There we go. Progress shall be made. Ah. Alright, kids, how much green do you have? Do you require more green? It's like the dino chicken nuggets, those fucky little things. I hated those as a kid. I really did. Oh. Oh, man. Alright. Boop, boop. It's like, okay, I get it. I'm autistic, but I'm not that autistic, alright? I like trains. Okay? But it's not enough for the dinosaur chicken nuggets. Right?
They honestly always tasted like cardboard.
Anybody else? I mean, just me? Even if you put, like, the hot mustard with them? Ugh, my aunt-in-law. She's so weird. Because she was like, oh, because I think I first met her when I was like 4 or 5-ish, briefly, and then we, family reunion when I was about 6. And my mom had approached my aunt and was like, hey, she doesn't really appreciate being left out from the adult table. You, like, let her have some of this. And so little context, my aunt, technically she's my great aunt, and she married into the family. I always forget what the name for that is. If it's, like, aunt-in-law, or the titles confuse me way too much. It's just like, okay, you married into the family, fucking whatever. Anywho. Confusing shit. So, she's Greek. My family is predominantly Lithuanian. It's a match made in hell. And the thing was, she likes to cook a lot and likes to host parties, so anytime it was like Ostara or summer festival, or when it came around to be Christmas, or even for people's birthdays, she would be like, oh, let's go to my house, let's go to my house. To be fair, she did have a very, very nice house. It was like, so just to give you a picture, you can look on a map. I don't remember the street name, but she lived in Orlando, and anytime that NASA was doing rocket testing, we would go to her house and sit out on her back porch, and she lived right up on this lake. And you would be able to pull out a lawn chair, sit on the lawn in the backyard, and watch the rockets and be able to hear it. But not enough for it to be like, oh, it's too loud, I need muffs. It's like, you'd be able to sit there and enjoy it. Right? Massive house. Honestly, I always loved it, but at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck would I do with all that space? That's just, like, inefficient. I think I'd go mad. Go mad with people being there, go mad with, like, too much space. I don't know. But she liked feeding people, and she'd always make these very big banquets, and with the Greek culture, it kind of meshed well with the Lithuanian, because it's like a lot of roots and just pickles and olives. So many pickles and olives. My favorite tray is deviled eggs, gherkin pickles, and olives, like black pitted olives with cream cheese in the middle. Ooh, that stuff was so good. There we go.
You get to have that.
Alright, what am I doing? Grenades! That's right. I was gonna get that started before we left. Or at least have an idea of it. So first we need iron. Yes. So I'll pull from one of these right here. So is the train finally moving, or is that a connector? Oh, that's a connector. Did I grab it? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Okay there, folks. Let's get this party started. Ooh. So, I want to have plenty of room so my little car can get through here. Oh, shit. It's facing the wrong way. It is facing the wrong way. What are you doing? Am I just... I think I just pulled it too far away. And that's the reason why it's doing that. Okay. I'm gonna have to drive very, very carefully. Alrighty. I need some more of these if you don't mind. Well, yeah. It's just... Anytime we came over, she'd be like, "Oh, do you want to try this, like, new sauce that I made on salad?" And that's how I got introduced to, like, and when I say fruit salad, I don't mean, like, ambrosia, because that's the first thing people think is like, "Oh, ambrosia salad, right?" No, it's basically just a spinach salad. It's a shit ton of spinach with, like, pineapples, mangoes, kiwi, and strawberries, and then she had, like, a lemon poppy seed sauce on it. It's a fucking banger, I'll tell you that. Though I will say, if it's a little too fruity for you, grilled chicken. Okay. Or bits of, like, leftover steak or something, that does good too. Anywho. Into... Shoot. Shoot biscuits. So it was kind of upsetting when her husband passed. Because, like, all the kids stopped going... Well, his kids stopped going over to visit. Boop. Right. Let's get this baby powered up. Get it going. Boop. I actually don't know what she did with the house, though. I wouldn't be surprised if she sold it. Damn, that thing loads up quickly. Well, time to see how quickly it goes through this. Make me grenades! Yes. Yes! Splendid. I think for the science pack, it's armor-piercing rounds, grenades and walls, which now we have grenades, and we already had walls. We have quite a few. We just need to make the armor-piercing rounds, which I think that's like a steel plate mixed with iron plate. Hold up. What is that? Because we're gonna play some more in the morning, so I might as well have an idea. That's copper plating, steel plate, and then the firearm magazines, the regular ones. Okay. We can do that. I already have it going, so it won't be too difficult. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I need to go get some work done. So if you guys want more Factorio, I'll be live between like 11 and 11:30 tomorrow. 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll play some more Factorio. And go get some bugs and expand the train operation. More trains, yes. So if you enjoy the show, drop a follow or like and subscribe on YouTube, and I will catch you guys later. Fairly well. Meh. Damn it. It did the thing again.